Hey guys, what is going on? Chris here doing a recap of last night and a look ahead to today's games for Tuesday, November 29th. So, as normal, guys, hope all you guys had a good night in the NBA. It's kind of a GPP night. Had a lot of stars, had a lot of scrubs in there, but hey, it definitely turned out good for me, and hopefully it did for you guys as well. So anyway, like I said, do a recap last night and a look ahead to today's six-game slate on Fanduel. Yeah. Anyway, this one here I got a 324. The other one I got to show you guys is a 317. So both of these were for premium. Customers were definitely happy today. So anyway, a 324 lineup. Westbrook with a 66.6. What can you say about this guy? He had just a very, very good matchup. I'm glad that New York kept this game close, so Westbrook had to play until the final minute. So 66, I will take that from him. Derrick Rose, I told you guys I liked him quite a bit. Didn't think he was going to get you 43, but, he had a pretty good matchup. But yeah, very good night. 30 points for him. Looks like the old Derrick Rose there for a little bit. But yeah, definitely love that combo right there. So very good night from him. Next was Josh Richardson. Only got you 19 points. Didn't play as much as I thought he was going to play. He still played 20-plus minutes, but, didn't do too much. Dragic obviously was the play there for Miami. He was only like 3% owned in the tournament. So, obviously didn't have him, but definitely wanted him. But, Richardson, only $4,200, 20, it's all right. It definitely let me get in some of the big guys. All right, next was Lamb. So I was a little hesitant with this one. I wanted him in there just because Batum was still questionable. But I decided just to put him in anyway. I thought he would still get, around 25 minutes. And he got you 35.8, which is kind of surprising coming off the bench. So his price is definitely going to rise up. Not many people had Lamb just because Batum was back, so ownership fell off. But, hey, 35, I'll take that from him. And then Kevin Durant, obviously, is Kevin Durant, had 14 rebounds, so 48.3, definitely good night. I'm glad that Atlanta kept it close as well, so Durant could stay in there. Next was Johnson, didn't really play much, had a lot of foul trouble, so only got you 8 points, so kind of a dud. Next was Kaminsky, didn't play much of the fourth quarter. They didn't need him, so he only had 23. Yeah, he didn't play much of the second half, so he probably could have had a 30 if Memphis kept this close, but Conley got injured, so kind of ruined it there. So I'll take 23 from him. Next was JaMychal Green. Oh my goodness, 11 points from this guy. If Green would have got his 25 like normal and Johnson would have got about 20, this lineup would have been very good. But unfortunately, Johnson and Green dud on me. He only got you 11. Not a good night. And then I got Boogie in there. Got you 67. So I got Cousins, Durant, and Westbrook all in the same lineup. Definitely helped me out. So this was a huge GPP lineup. And then the next one we'll briefly go over. It was a 317, kind of the same structure. Had Westbrook. Took a little GPP with Harrison. I thought he'd get a little bit more playing time since Conley went out, but Baldwin was the one that came in. So not too good from Harrison. Took a shot with him. And then Lamb, Richardson, and then Troy Williams. Told you guys I didn't mind him in a GPP. Then Kevin Durant once again. And then I went up to Porzingis, got you 42. And then Green again, and then Cousins. So kind of the same kind of format, but just went up a little bit on my power forward. So, yeah, a pretty good night. So, as normal, guys, if you guys are interested in premium lineups and you guys are struggling, definitely let Anthony and I know. You get 4 lineups per day. It's only $30 for the month, so definitely hit us up if you guys are having issues. We'll have our email in the comment section. Or if you guys just need some fantasy help or anything like that, I've been getting some emails from you guys that are needing help. We definitely love that. Love helping you guys out. So keep sending in those emails. Just email us and we'll get you as much help as we can get you. All righty. I think that does it for the recap. Let's get into the 6-game slate. All right. Starting it off, we got Detroit and Charlotte. We got a 198 total in Charlotte by 3. So Charlotte, they've been playing a lot of games here in the last couple of days. Might be a little sluggish. They did blow out Memphis last night. So, a low total here at home. Little surprised. Thought it'd be around a 204, 205. But not the most exciting game out there. As you see, some of these other totals are pretty high. But, It's only at a spread 3, so I really don't mind picking maybe some guys out of this one. Let's see who we got here. Kemba Walker, his price just skyrocketed up. It was at 78 or 79 just last night, so his price went up. Sitting in a very good spot here against Ish Smith. Don't know if I'm going to pay up for him that much. That total is pretty low, but he loves playing at home. But as you see, he's been up and down. So maybe pick him. I mean, he played Memphis. Obviously, he's not good against Memphis, but Charlotte, I definitely don't mind Walker in this one. Taking on Detroit, as I said, Ish Smith, not a good defender. So don't mind some Walker. Wish his price was still back where it was last night, but 84, it's a little pricey considering some of the other games that I'm trying to target. But you could put him in a GPP. Don't think he'll be the highest owned. And if you get you 45 or 50 at, let's say, 10%, 12% owned, then definitely you're going to be above a lot of other people. All right, next was Nicholas Batum. Not too high on him, but I definitely don't mind some Jeremy Lamb. Last 2 games, as you see, 42 and 35. Only played 23 minutes against Memphis, but if he's going to put up that kind of production off the bench, $4,000, definitely get it in there while you can. I don't think he's going to get you 35. I think around 26, 27, but still, that's definitely will take that for 4K. So his ownership will be up. Definitely watch out for that, but still, very cheap for his production. Michael Gilchrist last night had a pretty good game. He got you 28.4. He only played 20 minutes, though. So, like I said, I don't want to touch this game too much. Let me see. Maybe Kaminsky again if Marvin Williams is out. Price went up a little bit. Maybe some John Lure. I think they may put him in a little bit more here. They usually play Lure a lot against bigs. As you see, OKC doesn't have the biggest guys out there, plus they're a fast-paced team. As you see, Charlotte has Frank Kaminsky. He's 7 foot, and Zeller is over 7 foot as well. So those are 2 big guys. Tobias Harris is not the biggest guy out there. So they're going to need a little bit of help there. So I think Lure is going to get a little bit more run than normal. See around 24, 25 fantasy points from him in this one. And then you got Drummond. I really don't mind him. Don't mind maybe Cody Zeller in a GPP as normal. We don't mind picking against Drummond. As you see, he's been up and down. Didn't really need him, though, against Memphis. So maybe he gets you 25 tonight. I don't mind him. This is just mostly a GPP kind of game. Pick some maybe 1 or 2 cheap guys and move on. But for the most part, not really interested in this game. So maybe Drummond, Cody Zeller in the GPP, Frank Kaminsky, maybe John Lure, maybe. But these are just all maybes. None of these guys are guaranteed in my lineup just because, not interested really in this game. But maybe 1 or 2 in a GPP. All right, moving on. We got the Clippers and Brooklyn. We got a 217 total and the Clippers by 12.5. So, this should be a blowout. The Clippers did lose last time out. If you think for some reason this game's going to be close, maybe put in some Chris Paul. Price went down $300. Not really too high on him there. Sean Kilpatrick, price went up $200. Clippers are pretty good against that the shooting guard position, but Kilpatrick, he's been half decent, so maybe put him in there. He's going to be a little popular, but I don't mind it, but not my favorite matchup here against the Clippers. Not too high on the small forwards. Blake Griffin should eat Booker up. So if you do pick one guy from this out of all the stars, I'd pick Griffin over Chris Paul here. Just definitely like the matchup. Let me go see here. Pretty sure the Nets are very, very bad against that power forward. As you see, there's a second worst team against power forwards. So I love me some Griffin in this one quite a bit. 9,000 price is going up a little bit, but if you want to pick one Clipper, I'm going Griffin. I know he's been up and down these last 3 games, but it's a very good spot for him. So definitely don't mind him. And then not really too high on DeAndre Jordan or Brook Lopez in this one. Jordan's not the best defensive player. He's not bad, obviously. He loves the block, but not really too interested in both of those guys. So this should be a blowout. Not really interested. But Griffin, obviously, got like him. Maybe Kilpatrick, GPP. Maybe Jamal Crawford comes off the bench and gets you 23, 24. He's just been up and down as well. He's sitting in a half decent spot though against Brooklyn, but this should be a blowout kind of game. So not like I said, not really too interested in these first two games since as you see, this one here is at a 12 spread. So Clippers starters could play about 3.5 quarters and then just sit. So don't really want that. All right, this is the game. One of the games you're definitely going to want to target, though. New Orleans and the Lakers. We got a 217 total, and the Pelicans by 5. So, this is definitely one of those games you're just going to want to target, about 4 or 5 players from this one. Don't mind Drew Holiday. Price came down a little bit. Maybe some Tim Frazier. He's been up and down. I think he'll be a little bit more popular just because he is facing the Lakers. As you see, he hasn't been doing much, but he's sitting in a pretty good spot. Only had 17 against the Lakers last time out, so maybe he goes off, but that's definitely a GPP for me. One guy, if you need a GPP play, maybe Jose Calderon. Doesn't play big minutes, but he definitely gets it done for the most part in his minutes that he's played. Like I said, he's only $3,500. It doesn't seem like much, 18, 17, and 18. He played 13 minutes against Atlanta, but the guy's only $3,500. I will definitely take 18, 17, and 18 any day if it lets me get in some of those big guys. So, if you're looking for, a risky play to get in some of those big guys like Harden and LeBron and stuff like that, Calderon's sitting in a very good spot for you. And then obviously Clarkson, this guy, ever since Russell went out, he's been very reliable, had 34 last time out. I love Clarkson in this matchup. Very good spot for him. Don't mind some Lou Williams either. Like I said, a lot of these Lakers are in play here tonight. Lou Williams, 29 last time out. I'd obviously take Clarkson, getting the bigger minutes, and his usage is a lot higher than Lou. So definitely would take Clarkson over Lou Williams. Not really high on those other guys there. Brandon Ingram getting big minutes, but just not really capitalizing, so not really high on him. Obviously, if you want to get Anthony Davis at 12K, put him in there. Let me go see here how he did against the Lakers. Randall, he's a little nicked up, so that definitely is going to help out. Davis, 49.6, so definitely I'll take it. Hopefully he doesn't get 49. That's definitely not hitting his value, but I think he should get you around 55, 60 in this one. So love me some Anthony Davis at home in New Orleans. Maybe some Terrence Jones, but not my favorite. If he was maybe like 4,200, I'll take it. But 4,800 is a little expensive paid for a guy that's coming off the bench. And then these centers are just probably a no-go. Mozgov, he's sitting in a good spot against Ashik, but he's been nowhere to be found. Definitely not going to go there. So Anthony Davis, like I said, got to have him in there. No, I would play Randall, but like I said, he's a little nicked up right now. Plus, he's going up against Davis, and not too high on the small forwards. Clarkson going to be in almost all my lineups, and then maybe some Jose Calderon and a GPP. But probably around 2 or 3 guys in this one, and then probably move on. So definitely don't mind this game at all. All right, moving on. We have Cleveland and Milwaukee. We got a 212 total, and Cleveland by 7. So this one should be good. Milwaukee plays, pretty good at home. Facing Cleveland, they're going to want to step it up right away. Kyrie Irving, $7,600. Facing his old teammate Matthew Dellavedova. I really like Irving in this one. Should be a close game. 48 last time out. He's way too cheap for me right now. He's going to be in almost all my lineups. Maybe GPP, Matthew Dellavedova revenge game. Kind of not the best matchup for him, obviously, against Irving. But who knows? Maybe he's going to want to step it up against his old team. Maybe get you 30 points, $4,100. Maybe take a shot with him. But that's just, that's off in the distance. Not high on J.R. Smith. Been terrible. Don't mind Giannis. Don't think he'll hit his 10K price tag, though. Probably around 40, 45, 46 for Giannis. But not my favorite play at 10,000. I would definitely take LeBron James over Giannis any day in this situation. So definitely put in some LeBron. And then Kevin Love is in a very good spot against Jabari Parker. Parker, he's been all over the place. Let me go see here how the Bucks are. The Bucks are middle of the road against power forwards, but like I said, Love is sitting in a very good spot. 8,400 prizes coming up, but like I said, very good spot for him. And then Tristan Thompson sitting in a very good spot as well. Milwaukee is very bad against that center position. Tristan Thompson, he's been good these last couple games, 28 and 29. Both of those, Dallas and Philly, are not good against centers. So, and then like I said, Milwaukee not good either. So Thompson, he's going to be in a lot of my lineups as well. Could get you at least 27 plus in this one. So I love me some Thompson. Don't mind Love, obviously. Got to have LeBron in there. And then got to have some Kyrie Irving, and then maybe some Matthew Dellavedova in a GPP. So definitely going to be targeting this one. A lot of people are going to be, obviously, as well. Alrighty, moving on. We got Orlando and San Antonio. We got a 196 total, and San Antonio by 13. Oh, man. Not my favorite game, obviously, as you see by that spread and that little total. San Antonio should just blow them out of water. Peyton, this game's not going to be fast just because they're going to be in San Antonio. I don't mind Peyton against Parker, but I don't see that huge upside. Maybe if he was 5,100, I'd take a shot, but not too high on him there. Fournier not sitting in a good spot against Danny Green. I think Danny Green's been half decent. Last time out, didn't do too good against Washington, but, maybe him, but most of this game I don't really care about. Obviously, if you want to put in Kawhi Leonard, he should definitely hit value for you. And then maybe put in some Nikola Vukovic in the GPP against Pau Gasol, not the best defender, as we all know. Had a pretty good game last couple games. This is 43, 48, and 42. So I really don't mind taking a shot for Vukovic right here against against the Spurs at all. So, his ownership is going to go up a little bit. So I don't expect it that high. I expect around, 35, 36, but still, maybe half decent spot, not the hugest upside, the biggest upside here, but I still don't mind him. But I'm probably going to spend low on my centers, probably Tristan Thompson, and then I'm going to have to get in Davis and LeBron James in this one. So maybe put him in there, but I'm going to go Tristan Thompson mostly in all my lineups. So for the most part, kind of a fade game. Like I said, Vukovic, don't mind him at all. Kawhi Leonard, and that's mostly it from this one. Not really into this game since that spread is so high at 13 and that total is only at 196. So not really feeling it. Alrighty, last but not least, we got Utah and Houston. Wow, surprisingly for once, Utah goes over a total of 200. Usually they're in the 185 to 190 range. So Houston made them push over 202 total and Houston by 2. This is going to be a very, very, very good game. Last game of the night. I love me some George Hill. Don't mind Patrick Beverley at all. Didn't do good, I know, against Portland, but Hill, not the best defender out there. And Beverly could get you around 25. So if you need somebody cheap, I don't mind him. I'd maybe take a shot with Dellavedova, just if you're going to go that cheap, just because I think Dellavedova in this situation has a little bit more upside, just because it could be a revenge game. He's going to want to play his heart out. So if you had the pick, I would probably go Dellavedova out of the 2. And then obviously James Harden. I don't mind Rodney Hood sitting in a very good spot. He's been struggling. Price is still a little high. I know that seems weird, but he's been bad. But if he's going to get back on track, this is the time to do it against James Harden. Game's going to be a little bit faster. Maybe he gets into a rhythm. I don't mind Hood at all. Hayward, got to have him in there in a lot of my lineups. Don't mind Ariza, but not my favorite play. But definitely love Gordon Hayward. I liked Anderson against Portland. I picked him. Not the best matchup for him here. And then don't mind some Rudy Gobert against Clint Capella. Capella's getting too expensive for me to pick on. But Rudy, he's sitting very nice. Not many people really like picking him. But, man, look at this. 36, 32, and 41. Let me go see. I don't think Houston's as bad against centers this year since Howard is gone. Let me go see here. Rockets are. All right, there they are. Sorry, I couldn't find them. They're about middle of the road against a center position, but yeah, definitely don't mind some Rudy. I don't know why, but his ownership is just never high. But man, he has been putting up very good numbers. So really like some Rudy Gobert. Not many people will have him, but I definitely don't mind him at all. So alrighty, I think that does it for that 6-game a little slate. Let's get into a rough draft lineup for you guys. As normal, guys, it's just a rough draft lineup. If you want the final lineups, definitely let Anthony and I know for premium. Alrighty. I'm going to go Irving. I said I love him quite a bit. Let me see here. All right, let's see. That second point guard is just not looking too pretty. Yeah, let's just do it. He's high on the ratings, and as I said, let's just put in some Jose Calderon. If he gets me, if he gets me 18 or 19, I'll take it. He helps me get in some of the big guys. So 3,500, I'll take him. Oh man, I really want to get Harden. Gonna have to see how that goes. I'm gonna put in Clarkson for now. I really want to go LeBron and Hayward. That puts me down a little bit. I just don't think I can do that in this lineup. Unless I can find someone very cheap here at that power forward position, which I don't see. Anthony Davis just kills that lineup. Even though I love him, I just don't think I can do it in this lineup for you guys. So it's a little hard to come up with it off the top of your head. All right, for this one here, we're going to take out Davis. I really want to get in James Harden and LeBron. All right, let's see if I can do that. Let's try and put in Lamb. As you see, this is a GPP. Then you get you 85. I still don't think I can get Davis. 5K. Man. Terrence Jones, maybe? I just don't. Let me see. Yeah, he hasn't been doing too well. Let's just see here. All right, well, I guess we'll just have to put him in there, even though he's not my favorite play out there, but I'll put him in there. All right, obviously that's not a final lineup, but, it's a GPP lineup. You got Irving, a really good matchup against Milwaukee. Jose Calderon, just a place filler, get you 18, I'll take it. Clarkson gets you around 30. I think he will here against New Orleans. Jeremy Lamb maybe get you 25 here. As you see, he's been pretty hot these last couple games. So definitely don't mind some Jeremy Lamb. LeBron James, got to have him in there. Hayward, very good matchup against Houston. Anthony Davis, got to have him against the Lakers. Kaminsky, don't mind him against Detroit. Not my favorite play, but if you get you 25, I'll definitely take that. And then Tristan Thompson, one of my favorite centers on the night. Alrighty, guys, I think that does it. If you enjoyed the video and it helped you out, definitely leave a like. We definitely do appreciate it. And also, if you are new to the channel, welcome. Hopefully some of this information helps you guys in building your guys' lineups. And as normal, guys, if you guys are interested in premium lineups, definitely let Anthony and I know. As you see, we had a 336 last night, 324, and a 317 tonight. So definitely, picking it up, doing a lot better. Definitely on a roll. So definitely get it in. It's $30 a month. You get 4 lineups per day, 2 from me and 2 from Anthony. If you are interested, definitely email us. Or if you guys, as I said, just need some fantasy help or anything like that, definitely let us know. We'll have our email. Just message us. We'll get you all set up and help you with fantasy advice as well. Alrighty, guys. I think that does it. Yeah, hopefully everyone has a good day today. Hopefully you guys win some money, and we'll see you on the big Wednesday slate. Alrighty, I'll see you guys later.